So, I've been having some ideas about things. When an assumption takes place of another human, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think that we should believe that assumption immediately. I think love is where we come from, and we are designed from love. And cultivating love is the highest form of self and being, loving ourselves and loving others. So that's what I value specifically. So if you're on that journey, want to hear what I think, keep watching. Assumptions, I feel like, come from just our first innate human instinct, but also when they're held onto, I think they can turn into judgments. And projections can come from projections, what's really going on internally that we haven't healed, or acting in a certain way because we haven't healed, like being judgmental. I think it's important to hold the assumptions loosely and to come from a place of understanding, asking questions, getting to know a human. I feel like that is love and loving, to hold our assumptions loosely and come from a place from understanding. And if you have someone who's just coming up with things about you and then projecting them onto you and they aren't you, know that that person isn't living in a healed rhythm and pattern, and that is not for you to carry. That is for them to carry. That is their rhythm, that's their pattern, that's their energy. I say this all because I recently had an experience where someone assumed something about me, and it was a red flag, and I'm like, first, I'm not gonna let this person be close to me. I'm gonna have boundaries with this human in specific ways to protect my own space and energy. And also, just not carry what they said because it's not coming from a place of understanding. They're just projecting their first ideas about who I am rather than asking questions. So I don't have to attach to that at all or carry what they said. I can just let it be with them. But it's important to process through those things because it's not easy to necessarily catch right away. And it did make me a little angry and upset at first, but I'm like, this isn't mine. This isn't of me. And I don't need to highly consider what this person says in these kinds of moments because they're not coming from a place of love or understanding. And I know who I am, and I know what's true about me first, and I know what they said is not true, but also they're not coming from a place of love and understanding. They're coming from a place of projecting assumptions and judgment, and that is just destructive. So, yeah, that's it. So I don't need to attach to it. I can detach and set boundaries. I just share my process in hopes that you can find freedom in your own process in mind and heart.